Alright, now as you can see, I just got a baseball hat on. Uh, a lot of people, they're not for camouflage, but in my area, camouflage is pretty much the norm. And I'm just wearing a regular t-shirt. As you can see here, it's just a work shirt. Yes, there's print on it, but that's no big deal because you got to figure in a survival situation when you're trying to get home, everyone's going to be dressed a certain way. So unless if you just want to go out and just get plain clothes, that's up to you. But most likely I'll be at work, so and my get home bags in my truck. For clothes wise, obviously, just normal pants. Today it's work boots. Um, Pretty much a typical workwear of anyone that's working in a shop, factory, what have you. And then this is just a backpack. As you can see, if I was walking down the street with people around, I would just blend in just fine, since backpacks are the norms. You can see it's just a normal backpack. It's not a tactical backpack. If you go too much tactical, you will stand out, and you really don't want to stand out because people know that you have a lot of goodies. So this just looks like I had to leave work and get home just like everyone else. Just look like an average guy just walking down the street. This is a 511 bag. I picked a 511 because of how it's organized in the compartments. You can use any kind of pack that you want. I prefer, as I said earlier, with the urban look to it. And plus I like this bag because of how comfortable it is. So regardless what pack you choose, make sure it's comfortable and you're able to carry it on long hikes. I'll keep two GI ponchos in my pack, obviously to wear as a poncho and to build a shelter with, and one as a mat. And I also keep 4 stakes in my pack, plastic ones because they're light. I also, obviously, I'll have a medical pack in there. I had this in a baggie. It's just Band-Aids, a couple gauzes, Neosporin. I am not. You don't really have to go extensive because it's just a get-home bag. I'll keep a trail stove, obviously to boil water because if you do a fire, it's going to give off a lot of smoke with 1 tank of gas. A shamag's a must for me. You can use it to as camouflage, to keep the sun out of your eyes, to wipe off the sweat, get it wet, to cool you off. You can use it in the winter as a scarf. There's many of purposes for it. So look it up if you need to. I will always have some food-wise, either a power bar, MREs, or a mountain house. Something that I can eat real quick because like I've brought up before, if you're out there for several days, you have to have something in your system. Water purification is a must, either the tablets or a straw like this. I don't go with a big one, a big type of filtration system, because I am about to get home within a day or two. Here's another means of food if you have to stay overnight and it's a yo-yo trap. You just set it up and just catch your fish or use it as a snare. Duct tape. This is another important item. This is just an inch with duct tape. I don't bother to roll up my own anymore because it seems that it loses its adhesive. Also paracord. I'll carry about 20 yards of paracord and about 20 to 50 yards of bank line, which I prefer both. You always want a map of your local area since it is a get home bag, but you might have to take an alternative route. I also have a ham radio in there with headphones, so this way I can listen stealthily, pick up all different radio stations, or call for help if needed. I'll keep a real small fire kit. I always have a Bic lighter on me, either in my pocket or in the pack. I also I'll have a light my fire, which is very crucial. just in case your lighter doesn't work. And then I also have just a small little bag of tinder. I prefer the fat wood. If you look at my earlier videos off my channel, you can see how I process it at home to make it quick and easy, mostly for a get home bag. I'll keep paper, mostly a waterproof type of paper, a Sharpie, and a pen. So this way I can leave notes and write down notes. I'll have extra ammo for my sidearm, which my sidearm's always on me, but I like to have an extra ammo plus an extra magazine with me. I'll have a multi-tool. Usually this is on my person. If it's not on my person, it is in my get home bag. It also has a pocket clip on it. I'll also keep a survival knife. This is a 4-inch SE, and I'll keep this in the pack, and this will also go on my person if I have to get home quickly in a crisis situation. Water is a very important to have. I keep mine in a GI canteen, and I also have a cup in there, a GI canteen cup. It's to use for cooking, boiling water, matches, and we'll also have water tablets in the side pocket there. You always want a pair of gloves. Here are some mechanics. I'm going to be replacing these with leather gloves because I rather have something that's more durable. As you can see with the fingers, how worn out they are, and these gloves have not been used a lot, so have a good pair of gloves and protect your hands. I will also have a compass and a GPS. You definitely want a compass. If you can't afford a GPS, obviously they're pricey. Make sure you always have a compass and know how to use it. Another important item is light. I prefer a headlamp with multiple lenses. I've got all different lenses and extra batteries inside the case. I highly recommend a Petzl headlamp. They work great, the batteries last for a long time, and also it shows on the side of it when the batteries are about to die. And make sure it has a multi-lens on it. So basically that's my kit. Everything fits in a normal size backpack with plenty of room. In case you run across something, you can put something extra things in there, if, on the way there, or if you're around town shopping, you got another place to put your goodies in. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.